Okay, the first thing you need to do is install Open4, which I will start running right now. You can, if you have trouble installing it, let me know. It shouldn't be that hard. And once you get it all set up, here you are. You'll be here in this the game folders, the game directory. This has got all your game files. The .rpfs are the rage package files. These are the stuff that you need Open4 to modify. So the Xbox buttons mappings that we want to deal with are mainly here in update.rpf, common, data, control, and the ones we're looking for are going to be here in standard.meta. So I'm going to extract that standard.meta to a spot I got on my desktop for this. So that was the folder right there. And I'm going to extract it there, and now it's extracted. I'll go to that folder. There it is. I'm going to edit it now. This is where we become modders. Each of these items here is a command. It's got like the input, whatever the command is, and the button on the Xbox controller that it's mapped to. Obviously, move up is left on the left analog stick, or up on that left analog stick. So anytime you see axis, that obviously means it's an analog stick. The L means it's the left stick. The Y means it's the Y-axis, and up or down. So and then obviously you can figure out the rest. So then we get down to some actual commands here. I'm trying to find something that's simple. Like the radio wheel here. Holding the left on the D-pad opens the radio wheel. This L means the D-pad, and left means the left button on the D-pad. When you see R left, that's actually X, the X button. The R means the face buttons, A, B, X, Y. So R up will be Y, RB will be B, or R right will be B, and so on. Okay, so that's how all those things work. That's how these mappings work. So now we gotta actually modify the one we want to modify. Where was it? Okay, I'll go to here's my thread on GTA forums, and okay, you want to modify the submerge button. This is what it's going to be labeled as. This is the command for it, input-dive. Oops. So I'm going to go back into the standard.meta file here that we're editing, and I'm going to search for, yeah, input dive. I had it in there last. Just put it right there. Find what? I just want to find one. Okay, find. Yeah, find next, which is also F3, by the way. Okay, so it's taking me down to that instance that I want to change. Actually, I've already changed it because I fixed it already for myself. So for you, it'll be like R1, I think, which is RB, that's the problem. So you go here, you'll delete, this will be a 1 for you instead of left. Delete that and type, oops, probably all caps, R left. That's now, or whatever you want actually. That's X on the Xbox controller. Seems to make the most sense for me, but you can change it to whatever you want, so long as it's not conflicting with some other swimming commands. But this works perfectly fine for me. So once you've done that, you just save the file, and now I'm going to put that modified standard meta back in here. I'm going to replace the file that's in there with my modified one, and that's done. So that's all you needed to do. There's nothing else to do. You can close this or leave it open and start your game, and you're ready. If you want to go further, you might have another issue I have with this control setup is that I'd prefer the bunny hop button, which is currently R1 or RB, whatever you want to call it. I prefer that to be on A because that's a jump button, and I jump with A for everything else. And pedaling fast to me should be R1 because that's my sprinting button, and it just makes sense that I'd be sprinting on the bike with R1 as well. So if you want to do that, these are Do the exact same thing with these. You just like you'll search for a vehicle jump. I'd have to open that file again. Scroll to the top so I don't miss it. And just do Control F. That brings up this thing. So then I'll paste in vehicle jump, find next, and I changed it to A. See, R down is A. Again, this will be R1 for you. And then you do the same thing for the other ones if that's what you want to do. Alrighty. Stop Shadowplay recording.